Hi BookTube! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monty and you are watching Along the Pages. Okay, we're doing it, y'all. We're being consistent. We posted yesterday. The thumbnail was way better. Because that's my thing. I'm like, I need some good freaking mother loving thumbnails. So we're getting back to it. I'm currently at Trader Joe's because I've just had like a very productive day. I got my oil change today. I topped off my gas at Costco, and I literally just forgot what I was gonna say. Yes, yesterday I downloaded this app. It was recommended by a YouTuber, booktuber. I'm gonna put her handle right here. And the app is called Fable, and this is used to track like all your reading and stuff. Y'all, you wanna know how many books I read this year? I read 12 books this year. Come on, it's nothing, but you know what, we're getting back into the swing of things. So I told myself I'm gonna make a new, because I never made a goal for how many books I wanted to read this year. So I made a goal for the ending part of my year. I want to read 12 more books so I could read 24 books in 2024. Like, I just feel like that works for me. And the next year we'll up the ante. You know, if I can be consistent from now until New Year's, I definitely think I can achieve a better reading goal come 2025. So anyway, it's just really pretty. I don't know how to screen share and do all the fancy stuff. So like, look, it's pink. I'm on the camera. It's pink and black, and like, it's just pretty. So aside from that helped me realize, like, I got like you have a section where it's like, it also kind of hooks up with Goodreads, so you can link it so your data can be stored in here. And I have my 7 categories now: what I want to read, currently reading, and finished. I'm currently reading, drumroll please, the book of Azrael. Yeah, it's the Gods and Monsters trilogy. I believe only this book is out currently right now, I think. I have to double check, but I can't tell you the percentage. Well, actually it's on my Kindle, but I don't know where my Kindle is. So anyway, point is, I am like a good 200 pages into this book, and I love it. It's perfect for fall. The way that this book was recommended on TikTok, and the way that it was described was Catherine from Vampire Diaries. If you love Catherine from Vampire Diaries and you just love her story and you understand her on a deeper level, then you will like this book. It basically follows this girl, I can't tell you her name, but the main character sacrifices her life for her sister who is dying, and in doing so it turns her, which similarly to Catherine, into a different being. I don't want to go into exact details, you'll find out, but it turns her into a different being. This is something that you find out very heavy on in the book. I'm pretty sure it's probably in the description, so it's no spoilers. But her sister gets to live a normal life now. However, because she sacrificed herself and sold herself to, not the devil, I hate saying his name, but sold herself to this dark being that has now given her the ability to have her sister still live, she now has to live under his rule and be his subject and do his dirty work for him. And so this book has lots of gods, different worlds. The best way I can describe it is, imagine Catherine from Vampire Diaries being the main character in Crescent City, and having also a little trickle of, what was that book? What was the name of that book? It was another witchy book. It was like the Kingdom of something. Anyway, just picture Crescent City, little witchy, Catherine from Vampire Diaries, and the way that Crescent City and the Zodiac Academy both follow like all these different leagues of like creatures and stuff within these worlds is very similar to that. And it's just, it's good, y'all. It's good so far. I'm really enjoying it because basically I've been reading for like you know, like a lot of these romantasy books become the same thing. There's someone who's about to come into power, or they already have power, and then there's a big rebellion and they're trying to go against the rebellion. It's likely a third, like a love triangle somewhere thrown in there. But this book is like completely fresh, completely new, totally new plot, and I am loving it. So definitely recommend. We're gonna finish that book in this vlog. Okay, I don't know where that came from. Welcome to October 7th. I told myself that I wasn't going to give you guys the actual dates in these vlogs anymore because we just never know where the week is going. But in order to keep myself accountable, I have to give you guys the dates. So today is October 7th. It's 6:21. I believe the last time I checked in with you guys was October 3rd. I asked him what day it was. He said it was October 3rd. If you know, you know. So I literally just finished my fall TBR, October, November fall TBR. There are so many good books and I just don't know if I'm gonna get to this whole thing. Let's see. When I say good books, I mean good books outside of my fall TBR. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books that I put on there. If you haven't seen it, it should be up before this video, because I'm gonna post it right now, so it will be up, so you can go see that if you haven't. But back to this vlog. Let's talk about where I'm at. I don't know what this ad is, okay? This book, never read it, don't know where it came from. But I want to let you guys know what book I'm reading, where I'm at in the book, and how I'm ready to start reading tonight. I haven't had dinner yet, but I think tonight's giving glass of wine. I've already had my everything shower and the house is clean. Dinner is almost done. It's giving glass of wine night. I already have a candle lit right now as well. So that's the plan. Oh, so I did download the second book in the Vampire Diaries series. But the thing that I'm like most obsessed with right now, and I cannot stop thinking about it, and I'm just so ready to dive back into this world, is the Book of Ezreal by Nicole Amber V. So I'll put it up here on the screen. I am currently 27% done. I thought I was halfway done with this book, but apparently not. It was sold to me as, if you like Catherine, what is it? Catherine Pierce, Katerina Petrova from Vampire Diaries, then you will like this book. And honestly, they ate. Amber Nicole ate with this book so far, because I'm only 27% in, like I've told you guys, but it is so new, it is so fresh. It's not the same fantasy romantasy story that we always read. No, this main character knows she's already a bad, okay? She already knows she has the powers, the magic, she's ready to fight. She literally kicks ass, takes no names type of vibe. And this magic system is already different. It's very reminiscent to Crescent City when it comes to the different factions and stuff like that. It is just so good so far. And like I said, I'm only 27% in. And it's been so fast paced where I thought I was 50% in the book, not 27. So I'm really excited to jump back into that tonight. I've been really on my Vampire Diaries kick, so I'm gonna do everything I can not to get stuck in that show. I need to make it to at least 50% tonight and I'll be happy, and then we can read more tomorrow, because I have that new book, which I feel like I should maybe just make a separate vlog for that. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe this will just be a fallish vlog with one book read. I don't know, we will see. just want to update you guys. I am 31% done, which is nothing. And can I make a confession? I am tipsy. If you guys know that TikTok, you know. Page 156. It's so good. I mean, you cannot... Sorry, my button's actually getting on my nerves. You cannot predict this. You can't predict it. You've never seen it before. This is a fresh freaking story. And it has me wanting to read this Broken Kingdom. I think that's what it's called. No, Kingdom of the Wicked. It has me wanting to reread that book because I read it maybe like a year ago, no, 2 years ago, and I really did enjoy it. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of that. It's like Kingdom of the Wicked and Crescent City merged together. It is so good so far, and like I'm just loving this for romantasy. My camera's about to die. This is gonna be my last update for the night. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep reading and I will let you guys know where I'm at tomorrow. I'm gonna put this battery on the charger. See you tomorrow. Hi guys, it's the next day and I just wanted to give you not necessarily an update on my reading because when I left you guys I was on like 27% and I'm currently like 30 something percent, so I didn't get too far. It gave me the same feeling that I've gotten with Sarah J Maas. My battery's about to die, but I just want to let you know it's giving me the same feeling that I get with Sarah J Maas. When you read her books and you're just like so much like angst, like so much anxiety, like good anxiety, because you're like, oh my gosh, I need to know what happens next. Like, where is this going? Where are we going with the story? This is a fresh story. I've never even seen anything like this. That is exactly the feeling that I'm getting as I'm reading this book. And I just need you guys to experience it as well if you have not read it. So I'm going to do some work right now and then I am going to pick this camera back up because I'm going to charge the battery and we're going to read some more. I wanted to give you guys an update on the main male character in the book because I like, but I also hate him. I just look crazy right now. He's just like really, what's the word for him? Like, I don't know. He's just annoying and he's a pessimist and I get why he would be that way. The boy has PTSD, not to give away too much, but and he's not a boy, he's a fucking god, but it's just, I don't know, you guys, I don't know. I like him, but then I don't like him, and we've finally gotten to the point with the love interest between the two of them where I'm like, okay, it's eating down. It's definitely enemies to lovers, hardcore, like hardcore. And I'm not really an enemies to lovers fan because I'm like, let's get to the good stuff. I want you guys to kiss already. But I'm starting to be like into the enemies to lovers, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to describe it, but I had a whole point and I'm losing it. I'm losing my point. Yeah, the enemies to lovers, if you're an enemies to lovers fan, you will freaking love this because it's hard heavy on the enemies to lovers, okay? And it actually is like, I'm just gonna finish the book and I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. So I'm gonna be like this. I know it's very dramatic, but I just want to show you guys. We just moved and this is my reading room. That's obviously gonna be a little reading nook, bed, daybed I can lay on and read and watch Bridgerton. You know what it is, you know what it is. And once again, y'all, my books, I'm not gonna do a whole video of organization this time, but I will do a little time lapse for you guys. Please don't mind how I look. I'm looking crazy, but I've been at it all day. So right now I'm just gonna put the book on the shelves. losing sunlight, people. So I just want to come on here. Ow! It's my toe. That was my toe. Ah, it's coming together. Can you just picture me chilling, reading with the sunlight, natural sunlight coming in right there? And then my books are not organized. We already know, people. And then my desk where I'm gonna be streaming. I'm so excited. Like, this is just my safe space. Okay. Now it's time to decorate it even more. It's been a while since I last checked in with you guys. I'm still reading the same book. I'm currently on, I was gonna say the page I'm on, but I'm 83% done. And let me just say, throughout this book, not spoiling, but throughout this book, there's been times where the main...
I just need Flame Finder left.
Where the main character has had a feeling that something bad was going to happen. She couldn't place it. She just felt really weird when they put themselves in certain circumstances. And now that we're towards the end of the book, I'm like, I know something's going to happen. And the main character keeps saying like, something feels off. Why don't you voice that to your partner? Why don't you take some precaution? But she just won't. She won't. They won't. And I'm just like, this book is really good. It's sitting at a good 4.5. It's sitting at a good 4.5 stars for me right now. But it's just frustrating because a lot of the things that have happened in this book have kind of become repetitive. And it's like you guys are... It's like when you watch that scary movie and that person's like, did you hear that? And they know something's wrong and they want to go look for it. It's like, what are we doing? Hi guys. This vlog has just been lasting a really long time. I don't know where I'm at because I have not gone back and looked at the clips. I haven't been editing as I've been filming. I've just been picking up the camera and filming when I can. Chai tea, vanilla chai. Okay, so the last thing I remember is showing you guys kind of what my book room is looking like. It's coming together. I'm not nearly done. I have things I'm gonna hang up on the walls that I used to have in my dorm that may be familiar to you guys. And then I need to finish getting my gaming desk set up and stuff. But I'm just so happy to have this space. The point is, where have I been with reading? So, as for Ace of Spades, which was on my fall/October TBR, sorry, it's fuzzy in the air, I completed it and my rating is a 3-star. I knew this going in. I knew that I am over YA. We all started off on YA, right? I was reading it in high school and that's when I fell in love with reading Red Queen, Shadow and Bone, Six of Crows, all that started my reading journey. Like, I was already reading before then, but that's when I really got deep into the book community. And just as I've gotten older, I felt a disconnect between these books because the characters I just can't relate to. Because my birthday was the other day. I don't know if I told you guys, but today is Saturday. My birthday was on Monday, October 21st, and I'm 26 now. 26 now? Why did I say it like that? Oh my gosh, I'm so ashy. Anyway, yeah, so it's just like I can't relate to YA anymore. I am definitely a new adult book girl now. So anyway, that being said, that book, back to the point, Ace of Spades was definitely a 3-star for me. When it came out, they said that it was definitely like Gossip Girl meets Get Out, dark academia. And it was the author's debut novel, and she did a wonderful job. And I'm always going to support Black authors. I love to see it. She started this book when she was in her freshman year of college and finished it in her senior year.
So I just think that in general is an accomplishment and beautiful. And I'm no expert, so I hate saying certain things like this, but you can kind of tell that it's the debut novel, if that makes any sense. It took a the book is more, the best way to describe it is it's more character driven. The plot is there, but I think that she could have really dived deeper into the whole plot. So this book follows two main characters, so it's dual point of view, a girl and a boy. Each of them go to the same school. It's an academy and it's very prestigious, predominantly white. They're like they're the only two black people within the school, and they're both top of their class. It's their senior year, and it starts off on the first day of school, and they basically have it going for themselves. They are the number one. It's like these titles that you get when you're like the number one student. They each hold a very high standing title. And so as the story proceeds, it's like this Gossip Girl like thing where they're starting to get these anonymous messages. The whole entire school is getting them, and these messages are aimed towards these two students, which are the two main characters. And so the messages are not in good light. So these characters are like, oh, this is sabotage, you know, because they're about to be graduating this year. They want to go to Yale or whatever schools, Ivy Leagues, and they need to be at the top of their class. And with this anonymous texter airing out their dirty laundry, it's making them go down on the ladder. And so they try and find this person, and the story just goes from there. But the anonymous person is deeply rooted within the history of this academy, which is where the whole Get Out thing comes into play. And I think that the author did a really great job. However, I wish that she had went into a deeper dive of like the history of the school and maybe some flashbacks to the previous students who went through similar things as these new current students. That being said, I do also feel like the history of the academy and the actual conflict, I mean, although it was going throughout the whole book, the gist of the story really happened towards the end. Other than that, it was just more relationship character driven the first like 80% of the book. And that is where I'm just like it didn't have me like, oh, I need to flip through it. I was reading this on my Kindle and I switched over to audiobook because I really just wanted to get through the book. Overall, I think that if you are young, I'm so young, girl. No, if you are still into YA and you do like Gossip Girl, I think that you'd enjoy this book. It's worth reading. I do not think that it lived up to the hype for me personally, but that's also could be because I'm 26 years old and I'm far away from high school. It is LGBTQ plus, okay? So it's just very good. It touches on diversity and systematic injustices. It's just really good. I always think it's so ratchet to come on here with my bonnet or even my scarf, but this is what we're doing today. It is, I don't even want to tell you guys when it is. All I can say is that I uploaded this exact video and I forgot to mention a very important book, and my outro just kind of like disappeared. So the main book that I was reading in this vlog alongside the other ones that I've already mentioned was the book Azrael. And let me tell you 10 out of 10. It was 5 stars for me. It was really good. It's been so long since I read it. I'm so mad about this. But basically the way that it ended definitely had me like, I need to pick up the next book. Everything that I said before still stands. It is a whole entire new, I'm so glad that the fantasy romantasy world is finally breaking out into new plots, like to where you can't guess what's happening. There were a few plot twists in there. One of them I did kind of guess, but it wasn't like annoyance guess. It was like yes type of guess. Like I knew this, right? The love interest between the two main characters was so slow burn to the point where I was like, let's just get on with it. but when it did start to get there, I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see how it gets how it's explored more in the next book, because as of right now I believe it's 2 more books within this series. So yeah, I'm just very excited, and I got recommended this book on TikTok. However, now that I've read it, it's like when you see one car and you're like, oh, I like it, and then you start seeing it everywhere. Everyone is talking about it, and I love that because I feel like this book definitely deserves all the hype that it's getting. If you have not read it and this vlog has not convinced you to read it, just give it a try, because it's honestly so good from the first page to the last page. Amazing. 5 out of 5 stars. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.